Many see. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. So close with that uppercut. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking up at the corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. His jab just got blocked. Misses with the right uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Back and forth they go. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. And he scores with the counter. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Terrific counter lands. It bombs away. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. How about that time counter shot? He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. That jab won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Oh, wait a minute! The big Ukrainian in big trouble! Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. Usyk might go down here. What an up! Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes! That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. On to the 5th we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He threw a punch and just got countered. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to so to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice lead hook. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Good counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance. Let's start the sixth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That punch scores. Nice counter shot. Just misses for that uppercut. There's a counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get nervous, something so powerful, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter. Missing with the left hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The straight right just misses. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Counter shot lands. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Men step back for just a moment. He needs to to be careful not to punch himself out. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice job blocking the hook. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter punch. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.